bodies. The sugars in the wine are converted to alcohol. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Come along. It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better.
But the church canceled, and now we're not sure if we can.
I wouldn't. I'm not that excited about a church wedding. I think you only agree to it. something to hide? Tell me you
Snip, they made their mark.
Tell me you didn't
arts
forget
side.
your Salvatore. Okay. I didn't forget your Salvatore.
CEO of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Heralds say a handful of operatives were lost, but I think they're down there. Lots of power players dropping like flies. How did they recruit you?
By the old constant during my senior year. I need to complete operation. I was approached by the old constant during my senior year. My thesis on plutocracy. Got me a position as chef of war. One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate from here. Ran one of our
Not a
interrogation
young
labs.
I'm here for the
And I tell
toilet.
you, those prisoners folded like gold.
Vidal, my apologies. I didn't recognize you. Ah, Miss Birdwood. Mr. Yates said you'd be dropping by. Are you ready for the grand tour?
Who else will be attending?
Let me check. Just yourself, Miss Vidal, and a Mr. Corvo Black, an employee of Mr. Yates from the New York office. He hasn't checked in with us yet. Would you like us to call him for you?
That won't be necessary. We'll go at our own pace.
No problem. I will tell Mr. Vargas, the chief winemaker, to expect your arrival. You are in for a treat.
What do you make of this?
Well, Yates wants us out of the way. There's a reason we're the only heralds going on this tour of his. He's buying time. Question is, for what? I wouldn't be surprised if he considers me a threat. But is he bold enough to defy Edwards?
He'd be a damn fool. But they don't call him cojones for nothing.
Hello there.
I need to inform Edwards. Let him know something screwy is going on.
Don't. I know how to deal with the likes of Don Yates. The one we need to worry about is Corvo Black.
Yates fix it. You know him?
ICA regular. I always suspected he was a middleman for Morgan, Yates and Cohn. I never took his contracts. Nasty piece of work. Below my standards. But plenty of my colleagues were less picky.
Well, they certainly got theirs. I wonder how your agent will feel if he saw you now.
He wouldn't. 47 is a weapon, and weapons don't judge. They go where they're pointed.
Oh, that's cold. I like you more already.
Let's head back to the party.
Whatever you say.
Diana Burnwood. Long time no see.
Forgive me, I can't quite place you. Mr.
Reaper. Tobias Reaper. We used to work for the same company. They went under.
Ah, yes. A shame what happened. But nothing lasts forever, I suppose. Oh, but where are my manners? This is my colleague, Tamara Vidal.
Miss Vidal?
What brings you to Argentina, Reaper?
So the heralds keep telling
Are you one of Don Yates' clients?
Client? No. I'm more of a service provider.
Right. Well, it was lovely to see you again, Tobias. Now, if you'll excuse us, Tamara and I need to mingle.
Of course.
See you around.
Wouldn't be promoted to partner otherwise.
I suppose. Carried away. Providence gave my I'll keep my- If they were to disappear, the sun would still rise tomorrow. It
It was the most charming little village. Almost made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage List.
No,
Must have
I'm
been
quite
some
sure.
rainfall.
In
Yes.
fact, Mr. Yates
Terrible,
insisted.
terrible shame. I blame climate change.
Hello again, Miss Burnwood. Miss Vidal.
He is a polite one, isn't he?
Oh, Mr. Reaper is in many ways a man out of time.
And what is it you do, Reaper? Don't tell me. Banker.
Corporate liquidator.
Ah, so you're the guy nobody likes.
They so rarely get a chance to know me.
Well, we really should be getting on.
Do you dance, Reaper?
I like to lose myself in a crowd.
Good. Perhaps we'll do a bit of that later. Dancing.
The night is young, Miss Vidal.
I think you have a fan.
Not enough people willing
I take
to
it
iron their
Edwards
clothes
told you
these
to
days.
chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal. My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable and along you came. The way I see it, you did us a service.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Touché.
Didn't the barbecue pit be lit by now? I'm starving. Right. I kind of want to get a second drink, but on an empty stomach, yeah, made that mistake one too many times.
Miss Burnwood, Miss Vidal, we meet again.
We do indeed. You know, I just tried befriending you on social media, but your profile appears to be blocked for requests.
In my line of work, privacy
I tell you,
is
whoever
power.
thought they were doing the
Well,
world a favor
you
by bumping off
certainly
Rico
do take
Delgado
bland,
and
generic
Andrea
tourist
Martinez.
photos like
Needs a crash
nobody's
course in
business.
history.
Why, you've got every cliched attraction
Not if
known
they're
to
the lesser
man,
evil.
from the Sphinx to
Rico
the
Delgado
Easter
was a
Island
son of a
statues,
bitch,
but never with you
he was
in
our
them.
son of a bitch.
Gamma
Plus, a
shy,
stabilizing
Rico?
factor for the whole
I generally
region.
try to keep out of
Now,
photos
the cartel
myself.
is in the hands
Right.
of mad
Would you
dog
mind taking a
Rico
walk, Reaper?
Delgado.
I'd like to discuss something on the QT.
Tamara, I think you have the wrong idea.
No,
Somehow,
please.
the mad bastards
Lead
got it
the
into
way.
his head that Martinez and his brother were killed by a
Right this
Moreno
way.
assassin.
I know a spot
Infiltrated their ranks.
away from prying
He's purging
eyes.
his own
So,
sicarios at random,
corporate
and they,
liquidator.
in turn, are ratting on each other
that
like
must be
1950s
exciting.
Hollywood.
Nothing quite like it.
I bet.
Plays merry.
Weeding out the old and
Greetings,
slow
sir.
so that something new and fast may thrive. Admirable. Say, do you have a business card, or are those out of style?
I don't advertise. I rely strictly on word of mouth.
I see. Only as good as your latest job, huh? Must be stressful.
It keeps me on my toes.
I bet. What was your biggest job? The biggest fish you've ever liquidated?
The next one, Miss Vidal. Always the next one.
Won't be long now. All right. No more bullshit. Who are you really?
I told you. Tobias Reaper, corporate liquidator.
Liquidator. Yes, you said. Do you take me for an idiot? Your also clever euphemisms may fool the plebs, but not me. Tobias Reaper does not exist. I was CIA. I know a half-ass sock puppet identity when I see one.
Who am I
I know you're Burnwood's assassin. What I don't know is why you're here or why she's covering for you, but it's off the point. You're my golden ticket to become the constant. So, are you going to admit it?
then? If I am who you say I am, do you really think this was your best course of action?
It's 5 against 1.
Yes. See your mistake.
What do you think you're doing? Give them all you got!
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors feels just incredibly profound.
Our goal. Here at Vignetta Yates is simple. From our state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grapestock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts, we have only
making my life easy here. I'm gonna need to frisk you, okay? You... We're good to go. Weird. Huh? What was that sound? Hey, hey.
I found a weapon. I know it's crazy, but it was just lying around.
Hey, stay where you are. Yeah? No te muevas. I take a look.
Reading a 5x5.
Shit. Well, it's not a fake. That's for sure.
What? This looks like an accident. Damn.
Nothing personal, but I'm gonna pat you down if you want through. Security shit, you know. It's just as awkward for me as it is for you.
Over here. I need some assistance.
All right, good job, my man. Thank you.
Mr. Yates has always stayed in the brownstone in Brooklyn. This climate never did agree with him.
Madam seems happy to have
This
you.
isn't going away, my love. It falls on me as consul to protect Providence against all threats. We're in that position. That horseback is right there. I'll call him one of the first.
I tell you, whoever thought they were doing the world a favor by bumping off Rico Delgado and his picture Excuse me? The evil. Rico Delgado was a son of a bitch, but he was our son of a bitch. Plus, a stabilizing factor for the whole region. Now, the cartel is in the hands of Mad Dog Hector Delgado. Excuse me? Was in league with Greg. She's responsible for killing how many?
Sir, this is a restricted area.
Hey, what can I do for you? Arturo the Philippines? You tell me? Private tour. Mr. Yates, with all due respect, we are about to harvest the Malbec. I hardly think this is the best use of my time. With all due respect, we are about to harvest the Malbec. I hardly think this is the best use of my time.
Okay. I'm right.
So gullible.
I'm not gullible. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of tunnels down there. Ihan told me it's like a rubber.
I suppose that's also when you keep the guide in very clean.
you're not an idiot. That's just humor him. Yates likes it.
What do you expect, huh? Gotta keep him safe somehow.
Look, I get it. But, you know, it's just a winery, man.
Soldado.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent. you still here? Still clinging on to your self-image? Agent 47, the apex predator. Always hiding behind the headlines. Was perfection its own justification? Or a willful distraction? A wall built contract by contract to shield you from the uncomfortable truth. You're exactly the tool they bred you to be. Quite a piece of work you are. How could you possibly function on your own? You never even had a name. Until I gave you one.
That's him. Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual. And to think she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did. But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power. In the end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know.
Diana!
Coming!
Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down. It will finally be over. All you have to do is embrace the past.
We need to find a catchy name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their mind wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could pluck out childhood traumas, ugly breakups, combat trauma. You guys should be over the moon.
What are you talking about? I love waking up in a cold sweat with a scream stuck in my throat. So, what would you call it then? Your catchy, off-the-counter name.
I don't know. Blank Slaterzine?
You are a piece of work, lady.
Come on. Get cool with it.
Your car. Nah. When I want to forget something, I rely on my good old pal, Mr. Alcohol. No offense.
Please stop!
Ether Corporation bought this train for sample backup storage. But since the bombing at their R&D site in Johannesburg, they're refitting the cars as a mobile field lab.
Huh. So what did the Russians use it for back in the day?
The way I hear it, this used to be some kind of KGB black site. Excuse me?
Find out what triggered that explosion. Now!
All right.
Thank you.